Hey everybody, it's Marquita, and I'm here to do Vloggiving Day 4. And today's subject is about um, having a place to live. Um, I know that probably doesn't seem like, oh, you should be grateful, but I am. I'm thankful, grateful that I have a roof over my head, that, Gary and the girls also have a roof over their head. Um, I have been homeless um, twice. Well, once when I was little, and then um, the second time I wasn't living at home with my mama. I was in state custody, but she ended up getting put out anyhow. And when I was 18, signing myself out of state custody, I lived in a homeless shelter from January 2002 to May 2002, and that was the last 5 months, or 4 months, last semester of my senior year in high school. So my senior year in high school, the last half, I was homeless. I lived in a homeless shelter. I was 18, and I wasn't supposed to stay at, okay, they let me and my mama go in and stay at the shelter, only, and because we were both adults, legal adults, I wasn't, like, we weren't supposed to qualify to stay there because it was for families. But because, and this was the loophole, and because I was still in high school, even though I was 18, even though I was an adult and I didn't have a child of my own, they still considered me a kid, but also an adult. And what I mean by that is, I was a kid because I was still in school, but I was an adult because of my age. And my mama ended up getting kicked out of the shelter for, something. And they told me, they said, either they was like, you gotta make a decision. Either you can go with her, you be homeless, or you can stay here and we will pay your school dues, which I went to Austin East Magnet School, and I think the school dues were like $80. It was either $80 or $130. It was one of them. And but they're like, you can stay here, we'll pay your school dues, and and you won't be homeless, and we'll help you get a place. And, like, I know people probably think that's an easy answer. Of course, stay there, get your dues, your school dues paid, and of course, let them help you find a place. Well, the only reason why I thought about it so hard is because that's my mama. And, like, I got put in state custody August the 1st, 2000. And here it was January, like, literally I found her January the 1st, 2002, like on New Year's. It might have been the morning of the 2nd, anyhow. And like, I thought about it because I was like, I haven't been with her for 2 years. Not a full 2 years, but I haven't been with her since, August of 2000. And so I really thought about it. Like, that was a hard decision for me. I did pick to stay at the shelter. They did pay my school dues. They paid for me. Well, they paid for me to go to prom, but a sweet woman, Ramonda, I don't know if it was her or she had donations or what, but I got a prom dress made, and it was from scratch, and I still have it to this day, even though I can't fit it because I was like maybe 390, 400 pounds when I got it made because I was fat. And I'm like, I don't know, I guess like 260 something now. I don't know, I'm probably gaining weight. I haven't weighed in like a month. I used to weigh every day, if not every day, every other day. But I don't weigh anymore because every time I weighed, it made me depressed because I was under 250. And my goal weight was 250. And then like I stopped weighing when I was like 239, and I was like, no, I'm getting way too thin. I know that's not thin for 5'7". 239 is still considered big, but in my head I was getting too thin and I didn't want to see the numbers. And I always tell people I self-diagnose myself with reverse body dysmorphia, or it might just be regular body dysmorphia, because I look in the mirror and I see myself thinner than I really am. And most people with body dysmorphia sees themselves bigger than they really are, but I have the opposite effect. So that's why I stopped weighing, because I felt like I was getting too thin. But so with that said, I decided to stay with Shelter. They got me a prom dress made. They paid my school dues. I graduated, and they did help me find my first place, which I'm very thankful, grateful for. And so as an adult, knock on wood, I have not been without a home, been without somewhere to stay. Like I got my first apartment, and thank God I have always had an apartment. But I know there's some people out there that don't have their own place for different reasons. And I'm just thankful that I do have a place to call home. I do have a place that is, that I'm renting, but that is mine. And I'm just thankful that I'm blessed. So if y'all like this video, like, comment, subscribe.